Sister Wives Kody transfers Robyn's property to Aurora after Coyote Pass property divided. Kody is buying land for Aurora in Europe. Robyn calls Kody and Aurora traitors. Kody files for divorce from court over Robyn's angry behavior. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I am Olivia and hope you are well by God's grace. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Sister Wives troublemaker Robyn's issues over divide with Meri are just the tip of the iceberg. Will she ever get along with Kody's exes amid Coyote Pass sale? Star Garrison Brown may find it difficult to reconcile with her husband's former wives once again. Robyn became a part of Kody's polygamous family in 2010. She was eager to be a part of his plural family and willing to share her husband with Meri, Janelle, and Kody Brown. As time passed, Robyn developed a close friendship with one of the sister wives, particularly with Meri, offering her emotional and financial support. In return, Meri showed her loyalty to Robyn by legally divorcing Kody so he could marry Robyn and adopt her children from a previous marriage. Robyn and Meri remained close even during the COVID-19 pandemic. The two developed a strong connection, similar to the bond Janelle had formed with Kody. Unfortunately, things didn't turn out as either of the women had hoped. In 2021, Kody ended her relationship with Kody and moved away from the polygamous family. Shortly after, Janelle parted ways with Kody as well. While it appeared that Meri would always support Robyn as sister wife, she surprised everyone by also ending her relationship with Kody. Meri decided to focus on her future and moved away from both Kody and Robyn. Meri and Robyn drifted apart after Meri moved away from Arizona and began focusing on her new life as a single woman. In April 2025, Meri talked to Robyn about their current relationship, sharing her feelings about the distance between them. She confessed that she once had a very solid relationship with Robyn, but it had deteriorated over time. Meri recognized that while she and Robyn had once been close, a rift had developed between them. Previously, they both had something to offer each other. Meri depended on Robyn in order to feel close to her former husband Kody. Meanwhile, Robyn enjoyed spending time with Meri because she could confide in her about her own problems. Ultimately, Robyn gained more from their friendship than Meri did. Therefore, it is clear that Meri made a mistake by placing her trust in Robyn instead of taking care of herself. There was a time when fans were hopeful that Robyn would mesh well with the Brown family. However, she ultimately disappointed everyone by prioritizing her relationship with Kody over building connections with his other wives. Despite forming a strong connection with Meri based on common interests, their bond dissolved when Meri parted ways with Kody. Over the years, the TLC star has struggled to establish strong relationships with Janelle and Kody, leaving her on rocky terms with them. It seems unlikely that these sister wives will reconcile, as there seems to be little motivation for them to remain friends. People can confirm Kody, Robyn, Meri, and Janelle Brown have officially handed over ownership of the property that has served as a major point of contention between the group on sister wives. While the sale of Coyote Pass is still an ongoing issue in the current season of the TLC series, the stars officially sold their land for $1.5 million earlier in April, according to Coconino County property records. They first purchased the property in 2018 after moving to Arizona, and it was initially intended to be a large family compound for Kody, his 4 wives, and their 18 children. Sister wives Janelle Brown felt she couldn't fully move on from ex-Kody until Coyote Pass was sold. Before their plural marriage fell apart in the years since then, the group's plan for Coyote Pass was to purchase the land plots and build homes there so their families could all live close to each other. Kody Brown, who was the first to leave the plural marriage in November 2021, also had a share of the land at one point, but she sold it back to Kody in August 2022 after their separation. Meanwhile, Meri and Janelle both announced their separation from Kody within 14 months of Kody leaving. Robyn is Kody's last remaining wife from their original polygamous marriage. Sister Wives Janelle Brown confirms she's hired a lawyer amid ongoing Coyote Pass sale drama with Kody. Janelle has been very vocal about not trusting Kody when it came to the sale of Coyote Pass. While they all contributed to paying off the land, Janelle explained that she wasn't convinced Kody would divide the property evenly when it came time to finally sell. She said during a December 2024 episode of Sister Wives, "We're finally paying off this dang property in Flagstaff, but now there's this big fight about how do we divide it. I don't know what to expect from Kody," she said at the time. "He's been kind of an about the property, so he might be an about it as we move forward. Who knows?" Her lack of trust in Kody, especially after his previous secrecy surrounding the status of the property, led her to eventually obtain a lawyer, she confirmed in a January episode. Kody did admit in a previous episode that he thought about screwing over Janelle when it came to the division of Coyote Pass, but he claimed his wife Robyn wouldn't let him. "She doesn't trust me because she would screw me if she could. That's what I believe. And I'll be honest, I've thought about screwing her," Kody said of Janelle. "Okay, so I'm being honest, but I won't. My wife with a conscience won't let me." In the most recent episode of Sister Wives, which aired on Sunday, April 20, Janelle revealed that she couldn't fully move on from Kody until Coyote Pass was sold. Ahead of her official move to North Carolina, she noted that the property was one of her only ties to Flagstaff anymore. She continued, "I am really just ready to be resolved and have this property sold. I don't want to have to think about Kody anymore. I don't want to have to talk to him, interact with him, nothing. As long as that property remains a source of contention, I can't fully move on," she added. Sister Wives fans see new Robyn Brown after Garrison's death. Fans are seeing a new version of Robyn Brown after Garrison Brown's death. However, this is not a good thing in the fans' eyes. They think she is being inconsiderate and rude about the situation. Garrison was the son of Kody and Janelle Brown. However, he sadly took his own life early last year. There is a lot to unfold and uncover with this. Garrison Brown's death makes people not want to watch show. Garrison Brown was a part of the Brown family. Sadly, early last year, he took his own life. This was hard on the family and fans as they had watched him grow up on Sister Wives. Viewers are not happy with how the other half of season 19 is going. In the first episode after the break, the family showed no emotion about his death. It was not mentioned, and fans were not happy about this. It felt as though they were trying to ignore that it ever happened, which cannot be done. This has led fans to not want to watch the show since they are being so inconsiderate. Fans are seeing a new side of Robyn Brown after Garrison's death. Sadly, viewers are not surprised and think this could be showing how fake she is. New episode, Victim Behavior, No Sodin. She got the guy, her kids, monogamy, no more crying from Robyn when she talks about the other wives. She also admitted that she is scamming money through the closed business online. It's crazy. No tears yet. Garrison passed in March, and they resumed filming in May. Literally, the first season, Robyn has not been fake crying every 5 seconds. All of a sudden, she's not this meek, weak little flower. Cancel this show, TLC. Couldn't agree more. I do not understand the overall lack of empathy they all demonstrate. It's so callous to keep filming the show after one of your children committed suicide. I can't wrap my head around it. These were my same thought as I watched the episode, but karma gets hers, so I'm sure we will see that soon. It seems as though fans do not understand why Robyn is not crying all of a sudden. She is known for crying and making situations all about her. However, she is showing no emotion towards Garrison's death, and fans find this suspicious. Instead of crying over his death, she is acting just fine and talking to Kody about how they are soulmates. Sister Wives. Janelle Brown's dream life is coming together, and I'm so happy for her. Sister Wives Season 19 star Janelle Brown recently shared an update on the new home she's building in North Carolina, and her ideal life seems to be on the horizon. Janelle was the second wife of polygamous patriarch Kody Brown. In 2022, After 29 years of marriage and 6 children, Janelle walked away from Kody and from their plural family. Soon after divorcing Kody, Janelle cut ties, moving to North Carolina. The Sister Wives Season 19 star decided to change her life completely. She bought a plot of land and started a new business. She had always wanted to grow food, and she finally made her lifelong dream come true. She recently shared an update on her home build, and the progress she's made is nothing short of impressive. Janelle and Kody butted heads during the COVID-19 pandemic, and it eventually destroyed their relationship. With nothing keeping her in Arizona, she decided to relocate. In July 2024, In Touch reported that Janelle had bought a 156-acre plot of land in North Carolina for $289,000. The Sister Wives Season 19 star planned to build a house on the property. Janelle's also starting a flower business, Tata Farms, on the land. Janelle found very little happiness in Arizona. Not only is it where her marriage ended, and where she struggled financially, it's also where her son, 25-year-old Garrison Brown, died. With her remaining children grown and spread out all over the United States, the Sister Wives Season 19 star has nothing tying her to the southwestern region, and she's free to pursue her future happiness in North Carolina. Janelle decided to move to North Carolina, where her daughter, Sister Wives Maddie Brush, lives with her husband and children. The Sister Wives star will build a home right across from her daughter's family, so she gets to be near her grandchildren. Janelle recently posted an update on Instagram. In it, she shares the location of her new home and announces that the house has been staked. Janelle expects to move in by the holidays, and she couldn't be more excited. Sister Wives viewers slam Robyn Brown's website mishap amid growing frustration about her business demeanor. Robyn Brown is blaming her customers for their purchases on her now-closed website, which has upset many Sister Wives viewers. Robyn is known for being a good mother and a devoted wife. She has supported Kody for years and raised their children successfully. Despite being a great matriarch, Robyn isn't the most successful businesswoman. Over the years, she has struggled to make any of her ventures profitable. In 2010, she made a strategic decision to launch My Sister Wife's Closet website, but faced difficulties maintaining it without the support of her sister wives. Sister Wives viewers took to a Reddit thread by Outrageous Yogurt 80 to express their disapproval of Robyn's actions. They pointed out that she never takes responsibility and always tries to blame others for her faults, highlighting her tendency to deflect responsibility onto others. A Redditor, Bitsy123, wrote, "Did Robyn just blame a customer for placing an order?" pointing out that she failed to disable the cart feature on the website, making it her error instead of the customer's. Another Redditor, MasterDimension452, commented, "Rather than disable purchases, blame the people that want to buy your product." It is strange to see Robyn complaining about her customers when she should be thanking them for showing interest in her business. Remarks like these have made Robyn a villain in the eyes of her fans and have slowly damaged her public image. My Sister Wife's Closet was started a decade ago by Robyn and Kody's former wives, Janelle, Mary, and Christine. However, family drama prevented them from making the business as successful as it could have been. In 2024, Janelle revealed the reason for the business failure, suggesting that it likely failed because nobody wanted to run it together. Robyn's lack of experience as a businesswoman may have contributed to the website's lack of success. Unlike other sister wives, Robyn wasn't knowledgeable about running a business. It is likely that she was unable to handle the pressure of leading My Sister Wife's Closet, ultimately causing its closure. Blaming fans for ordering from her website that should have been closed years ago isn't a good move on Robyn's part. Her failure to take responsibility is a key reason why many Sister Wives fans have begun to dislike her, finding it difficult to support her remarks. Robyn needs to improve her business sense if she wants to be more likable and run future businesses successfully. She should learn to admit her mistakes instead of blaming her customers. Robyn should also avoid making statements that paint her in a negative light. In the past, the mother of 5, claimed that she and her children were the core part of the Brown family, which undermined Kody's ex-wives and their children. Making sanctimonious statements like this will only further harm Robyn's image and hinder her ability to connect with Sister Wives viewers. The Coyote Pass property has been a huge topic of discussion in Sister Wives. From the beginning of season 19, Meri and Janelle have been fighting with Kody and Robyn for their share of the property. Initially, Kody was not willing to divide the property into equal parts, but the Divas did not give up. Meri even threatened him and said she would go to the lawyer if he didn't comply. After taking everything into consideration, Kody divided the property into 4 equal parts. Recently, Kody sold the Coyote Pass property. So how much profit did Kody, Janelle, Meri, and Robyn make? Christine already sold her part of the share to Kody and Robyn for $10. She gave him the share after she divorced and moved on in life with David. As per the property records, the Coyote Pass spans about 2.42 acres. Kody started the show with 3 wives. At the time, he was courting Robyn and later married her. Everything in the plural family wasn't that great from the beginning, but they were trying to stay together. However, after the pandemic, things changed for the worse. The OG 3 wives left Kody. He was shocked after his wives left him. Ever since, Kody has been candid about the emotional toll on him after his wife's departure. He admitted that he feels like polygamy slapped him in the face. On Valentine's Day, he reached out to Robyn and compared the special day to last year while they all were together. Moreover, even Robyn was not happy with the change. According to reports from the U.S. Sun, the Brown family recently sold their Coyote Pass property for about $1.5 million. They sold the property in 4 phases. Kody and Robyn sold the first phase for $305,000 on April 14. Meri, Janelle had the remaining 50% of the property. They sold each phase for $305,000. The 4 of them divided the money equally. If we calculate the overall transaction of each phase, Kody, Robyn, Janelle, and Meri each earned about $375,000 from the Coyote Pass property. The Browns bought the land back in 2018 for $820,000. At that time, they divided it into 5 portions, as Christine also had her share. However, she sold her share to Kody and Robyn. If we calculate the entire transaction, then the Browns made a profit of $680,000. Each of the 4 members made a profit of $170,000. When Kody bought the land, he dreamt of building 5 houses on that plot, 4 for his wife and a separate 5th house for himself. However, his dream never became a reality as 3 of his wives left him one after the other. Right now, he is just left with his 4th wife, Robyn. Kody claimed that he paid for 90% of the property, so he deserved the lion's share. Janelle showed him the payslips and proved that the money was paid from the family's joint account. So, she demanded equal division. Kody and Robyn have a 50% share of the property, while Janelle and Meri have 25% each. This season of TLC hit show Sister Wives has been a tumultuous one, to put it lightly. The now fractured Brown family dealt with some serious tensions, not the least of which was going to court in order to divide their land in Arizona, the 14 acres otherwise known as Coyote Pass. Now that the matter has been settled, and that the land has not only been split among the family members, but also sold to hands outside the family, it seems that the reality TV show cast members are finally able to move forward with their lives. For Christine, it seems this comes in the form of giving Janelle some advice about her love life. In the most recent episode of the show, Christine opened up about how much she wanted Janelle, her former fellow sister wife, to find love in this next chapter of her life. She herself is now happily remarried to partner David Woolley, whom she met through a dating website. Her relationship is something she's been very vocal about, talking about how wonderful David is and how much the monogamous lifestyle suits her. Fans of the show will remember that Christine officially split from Kody in late 2021. She would go on to marry David a little less than 2 years later, in November 2023. Thus, it's no surprise that Christine is encouraging something similar for Janelle. She noted that she had a particular dating website in mind for Janelle. In the scene from the episode, Christine even loops David in on her big plans for Janelle. Maybe she'd like a landscaper. I'm just saying, she adds playfully. For her part, Janelle is getting ready for the next chapter of her life now that the Coyote Pass drama is behind them. While the land battle was still ongoing, Janelle was candid about how stressful the situation was for her, and how all-consuming she found it emotionally. Now that the land has passed on to people outside of the family, she may be able to move on and focus on things that bring her joy. Part of this includes a move outside of Arizona. She recently bought a new plot of land, this time on a farm in North Carolina, where she sees herself planting roots and living a much more peaceful life. In the episode, Janelle shows the land to both Christine and David. She also explains how she knows it will be worth investing her time and energy into going forward. Longtime viewers of the show will recall that Christine was the first of Kody's wives to leave him. After she chose to separate, it wouldn't be long before Janelle and Mary followed behind her. And today Kody only remains married to his fourth and youngest wife, Robyn. Christine's move out of Arizona also seems to have set a trend, as both Janelle and Mary have also since moved away from the state. Janelle's new move, it appears she couldn't be happier or more supportive of the change. Likely pulling from her own experience of leaving Kody and forging her own path, Christine said in the latest episode that she was supportive of Janelle's journey. She deserves to be able to make her dreams come true. That's what it is. You've got to make them come true. And she is, Christine emphasized.